Before we welcome the weekend, are you up for some introspection? We'll take that as a yes, and we have a question for you. What makes you you? Your intelligence, your creativity, your anger, your kindness. What raw ingredients make up your personality, or anyone's for that matter? For more than a century, scientists have been trying to answer this question. They've studied everything from physiology to genes to circumstances to understand what makes a personality. But something seemed to be missing. So over the past decade, they've added one more item to this list: stories, first-person accounts, the life stories that people tell themselves about who they are. Now, you may think stories are, well, just stories, but they do matter. And studies prove this. Stories change how we think about ourselves, how we behave. They help us adapt, grow, and change our lives. Our narratives. Now, the stories we're talking about are not rants or gossip-laden tales. Researchers have a name for this kind of storytelling. It is called life review. And this is a systematic process of reflecting on one's past. It could be done in writing or through conversations. Think of it like writing a screenplay. We visualize the setting, the characters, the scenes, and it matters how we visualize them, what we include and what we don't. Research says that this affects how we feel about our lives. For instance, if we try to remember the good things in a bad experience, it can improve well-being. This won't work every time. Every incident does not have to be meaningful. But most things that seem boring or hard can just be plot points. Studies show that this can reduce depression. It can increase life satisfaction. What's more, life review can also force us to connect the dots to understand why we are the way we are. It pushes us to explore our ancestry, which in turn boosts mental well-being. It makes us feel more connected. Plus, taking stock of life is not just looking back. It can also help us find the next chapter in life. It can help us find purpose. And this too is good for us. It may even help you live longer. But this is not even the best part. Do you know what is? The fact that we get to update the screenplay based on our perspective and our experiences. Each stage of life comes with different challenges, which is obvious to most of us, but studies prove this too. So things that seemed important before, things that turned our lives upside down, may not seem as important now, like your exams or breakups. And a life review can help us accept these changes better. Researchers say it is valuable for people at all ages because it helps all of us. It helps us to reflect. In fact, the impulse to document our lives is as old as time. The human brain loves building narratives. Fun fact, that's how we remember facts better, when they are in a story and not in a list. So whether it's a life review, or a digital diary, or social media, storytelling has ancient roots. Only now we know that this narrative is important. And if we know, so does capitalism. So there is an entire industry built around our memories. Companies are making our digital photo albums. Ghostwriters are offering to write memoirs. Exotic retreats are inviting guests to write life stories. Sounds like a heavy-duty vacation, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how we do it. What matters is that we reflect on our lives to understand ourselves.
Across continents, one powerful news source.
Bringing you diverse perspectives on the issues that matter.
We go beyond the boundaries to give you that little extra about every sporting moment.
So thank you for making Firstpost 5 million strong. We're counting on your support, and you can trust us to bring you the news unfiltered and unvarnished.
Climate change is on our doorstep. It's time for a revolution to take root. And it starts with 1.4 billion Indians. It starts with one tree One tree for humanity. One tree for Mother Earth. One tree for a future. Project One Tree, a News 18 network initiative.
Obviously today, the T20 World Cup bandwagon has moved across to the West Indies. What can you expect from this?
Hello, I'm Alison Green, coming to you from Durban, South Africa. Today we have a special show.
We'll start with a report on India's shifting nuclear posture. For the first time since India officially became a nuclear power.
Hello and welcome to Firstpost America. I'm Aaron Ham, coming to you live from the nation's capital in Washington, D.C.